Hello guys, and welcome back to the Talos Principle. We just finished up Area 3, so now we're gonna head on to Area 4. We also unlocked this play button looking machine, or at least the symbol for it is a play button, and I'm very curious as to what it does. Because like for the other things, the cube, you can clearly climb on it, the fan, it blows you around, the connectors connect beams. I have no clue what a play button's gonna do. So let's go check it out. What is this? Oh, yeah, papers, please. That's fun. I'm glad I found that. Hmm. Seems like someone disabled the MLA. Hmm. I feel like this is an excerpt from one of the bits we were reading before because I remember there was a passage that had a cut in the middle of it and that was missing one of the numbers that's defined at the bottom. Maybe this is the like bit that was cut from that. These are all real things. I don't know why they're start out. The Hall of the Mountain King. Hmm. I'm really curious as to what event is happening. Because at first it seems like it's just some apocalypse that's all gonna strike at once, but that seems to imply that people are slowly dying off from it. Um, I'm gonna go give the once around and check for anything out of the ordinary in the hub area. Ooh, what's this? Yeah, they got to dog E. That's unfortunate. Only a matter of puzzles until we see his spirit getting deleted or whatever that blue static outline is. Hmm. 17.1.1. Yep. Hmm. It's strange that it like marks where each one gets terminated. Whatever marks where each one gets terminated. Ooh, paint. That one's just kind of ironic. Unfortunately, we're running out of good things to write down. You know, the Sphinx isn't nearly as big as a lot of people think it is. It's actually pretty small, all things considered. It's just that everyone hears about it and hears comparisons of it to the Great Pyramids and they just think it's this ginormous thing. When really, yeah, it's about that size. Okay, that seems like all the stuff. This area was pretty straightforward. Okay, on to the puzzles. This area has a lot of them, so that's gonna be fun. Wrap around the corner. Uh, concern. Okay, so it must have something to do with the play button. Checking the tops of pillars. What does this do? Uh, oh, uh, what? Wait, that doesn't make too much sense, but okay. So when I record, everything gets duplicated? Interesting, but that seems like it could lead to some game-breaking things, unless there's a limit to how long you can record for. Interesting. Did I read this? No, I did. Oh wait, yes I did. Self-help tutorial. Let's see here. It looks like we're gonna need... Nope, it looks like we can only have one recording going at a time. Otherwise, it would have all been doable, and so I'd get to wait here for a little bit. That's probably more than long enough. And then I get to play. Now I get to flick this lever, which turns that one off permanently. Okay, yeah, so you can only have one recording per the one of these that you have. Hey, nifty. Uh, can you imagine if we get a puzzle that has like 2 or 3 of those things in it, and we need to juggle all of those guys at once? Ugh, just thinking about that gives me shivers. So this area is all like a tutorial on how these guys work. Hmm. Okay, so I need to stand on this one for a few seconds and stand on that one for a few seconds. Wait for a while standing on this one, then stand on that one again. Oh, the longest you can record is 5 minutes. Good to know. That was probably more than enough time. 35. Back on that one. Oh, and it tells you how much time is left in the recording in the bottom left, which is nice. There we go. I even got out of it. Oh, the I see I did a bit too much planning there. Oh, interesting symmetry. Oh, I'm gonna need to have one of my guys block both of these, right? Okay, so we're gonna need that first of all. Oh, things duplicate when am in recordings. So once I get that out, I'm actually gonna have 2 cubes to mess around with instead of one. Yeah. So now if I put this down like here, can I block these by standing here? Not here. What if I stand here? Then yes, I can block them. So I need to get one recording to stand here, me to stand here. Once it blocks, I need to grab my cube, full tilt, place it there, and run through there before it recharges. Okay. Stay here for solid 20 seconds, just to make sure I give myself enough time. Then I run, end up here. Full tilt, and there. Boom. Ayo. Oh, so ghost recording images of things still affect you, even if you're holding the physical thing in your hands. That's really interesting. I feel like there's a secret behind one of these. Like that might be where one of the stars is. Because there's no reason that they didn't need to show us the beam. The beam could have been coming straight out of here and achieved the same effect, though, albeit with a bit less design coolness. Let's see here. Oh, how did I miss that? Well, we can grab it now.
DNA is information transmitted across time. The living and the dead are part of the same chain, bound together by chemistry. That's true of all species. But humanity has taken this bond further. Thanks to technology, we have access to the thoughts and ideas of people whose physical bodies are long gone. Like you listening to me now. Even though I'm definitely dead at this point, you're part of that chain. You have the capacity to remember.
So it seems like each one of her audio logs talks about something that's deemed as human. Passing on information, family, fun, things like that. All uniquely human concepts for the most part. Um, so it seems like those logs are her, in a way, trying to communicate those ideas the best that she can to us, robots. Let's see here. Start off by seeing if that gives enough time to connect. It does. What's that? Good to know that something's there. That's probably star related. It looks like it'll let me walk up along the wall, which could do a few different things for me. I probably was supposed to... Oh, I can get this cube through to there. I'm gonna check around that area one more time to see if I missed anything, because I feel like... Ooh. Can I not run as fast when I've got the cube? Yeah, I can't run as fast. That's interesting. That means that I need to look for some other way of getting this through. This being at a further angle will give it more time to charge before that thing interrupts it. Yeah, now there's more than enough time for me to move through it with the cube. There we go. Now that I can move through it with the cube, we can block that guy. We can get this going in a straight path without it being interrupted. Ooh, interesting thought. Ah, it blocks the vision. I was thinking if we could get vision on that and have vision on this at the same time, if we placed this directly in the buzzer's path, it might bounce off of the connector without actually breaking the chain, but it does not look like we have the correct line of sight for that. Let's see what these say. Hmm. Yeah, so this one's not going to be as easy. If I can get that one moved over a bit, I might be able to test the validity of what I was thinking before, having one of them block it without necessarily losing the connection proper. For that, I'd need to be as close to here as possible. Now, I connect that from here to there. Oops. And then see if that breaks the connection. Or that just lasts long enough on its own, but I still want to see for... Ah, so it does bounce off of there. That means that if we can get one that has lines going almost perpendicular, or parallel, yeah, parallel, then that bouncing off of it will not break the chain actually, which is what we wanted. So for future puzzles, if I can ever get one into a situation like that, it will, now it's going to take forever for them to sync up right for me to break through this. In future puzzles, if that ever becomes a situation, I know that I can do that to save a box or whatever else. I wonder what that, hmm. I wonder what that, hmm. I still don't know how to get elevated as high as it wants me to be. Can I put these on top of them? No. If I could put cubes on top of these guys, I can. That's how I do it. So now if I trap this guy over here, I'll actually have a too high spot that I can stand and do that. Hey! Okay, I'm gonna have to... That really threw me out of there. I'll have to remember that for future box puzzles that have buzzy guys and bombs. Is this the direction it pointed, or am I crazy? Yeah, it pointed in this direction. Oh, it's probably over here. Yeah. Okay. A box high up. Oh, it looked like the beginning area. That didn't even click until it was almost done uncorrupting. It seems like he's showing us, like, I will not have the corruption of my garden, and I will not let the rain be cast upon my shadow, or whatever he said. It seems like he's purposefully doing that to, like, show off to us, kind of. See how close we can get that. With the purpose of getting line of sight on that and that, which I'm guessing isn't going to happen. Nah, it doesn't seem possible. Yeah, so we probably need to go through here. Ooh, we've got a... Out of curiosity, where does that... How high does that fan blow? Idea. Now we've got this. And then we can see... Where did that go? Why did it fall off? I don't see why it fell off. Did it not like my solution or something? Why did you fall off? And why don't you snap to... Hmm. I wonder why it doesn't snap onto the fan. Like usually when you're putting something on a fan, it does like the snap to grid. Um, at the very least, we've got 3 lasers now. So I can get that box from... Oh, I can get the box from there, from over there. With the box from over there, I'll be able to put that on the pressure plate to keep that door open. And once I've got that on the pressure plate to keep the door open instead of another one of these, I'll have 2 to work with in there, which might be able to get the red beam to stay up. Like maybe the fan has to be on for me to actively snap objects to it. That'd be kind of weird, but it might be how it works. That there. That there. Oops. That's a thing we can't have. I need to grab this one first. Now I can have that be there. And let's see if... So now if I put this here and that there, will it snap to the fan? No. Why doesn't it like snap to the fan? Does a cube snap to the fan? Whoops. I once again state, does a cube snap to the fan? Yes, it does. So let's say we put a cube here and then put this on top of the cube. Does that keep it floating? Yes, it does. Okay. I guess somehow the cubes are more aerodynamic. Maybe that's what all the grooves in them are for. Seems a bit weird though. But hey, it worked. And now we've got that. And I believe that's all of them for this area. Yep, we're just missing 1 star. And I've got some ideas for where that could be. Yeah. Nifty introduction to the play button, though the last few puzzles didn't have anything to do with them, unfortunately. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave this episode here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya!